today's show, like I said, is different. If you are somebody in need of, shall we say, how do I say it? I'm going to give it the plain way. Dental work, then I got something for you. I have some professional eye candy in studio. And I say professional because, he's got degrees. He's degreed up. And this is my other guest today. He's been here before, just not in studio.
Yeah.
This is Dr. Kevin Batty. Did I say it right?
Perfect.
And tell them about yourself and who you are, what you do.
I change lives just like you do.
Mm-hmm.
Changes in the air every day with us at California Kids Dental and Orthodontics. We can bring in young kids and young families and get them started off on the right foot with good oral hygiene and get them the most beautiful smiles we can and give them all the self-esteem and self-confidence that we can. So we change lives for the better.
And I have to agree because our son has been, and this is how I found the doctor, is somebody through the schools had said, why don't you try over there? And, we'd been going to another dentist and who was top rated. And someone said, well, try over here at California Kids Dental. And I'm like, I don't want just anybody touching my baby, okay? And no, we're going to take good care of him. And I'm giving him the side eye. But I took him in there, and I have to say, if you see somebody on the show, they did good. Because otherwise, you will not get near me. People always say, when I tell them, oh, yeah, I have a show. And they say, oh, will you talk about me? And I'll say, oh, most definitely. And it can go either way. It can go really good, or it can go really not good, depending on how you were.
Yeah.
And I did one better. I brought the source in. And so you are owner, head, and you have a full staff, team, doctors doing what you do. Talk about them.
Yeah, we have a full team. First, I start off with great partners in doctors, great partners in our team, just great partners in the community in general. So it's like anything we do, there is no one person that gets all the credit. Credit goes across the board to the whole team, from our doctors to our office managers to our front office team members, back office team members. I really feel that we have the best dental team anywhere in the world.
I agree. I do, because it really is across the board in your office. He's being all tight, but I'm going to make him loosen up, because he was cracking jokes and off air, and now he, look, okay, look, I said eye candy. Look, I didn't bring no dollar bills, doctor, okay? We got some Jesus people might be watching, but I do. I agree. It was all the way across the board. Every last one of them were phenomenal. Shout out to Miss Tina, and, of course, to my Everett's favorite dentist is Dr. Yaba. That's how he says her name. Dr. Yaba and the Sugar Bugs. Because she's awesome with him. And you know what? Also, I'm going to open up the caller lines at 1-888-909-1050. If you have questions or comments or any concerns that you want to shoot over here at this is my new ace. My new ace dentist. And what I need you to know, too, is you're just not a dentist. Go ahead. Come on. Don't be all shy now. You're an orthodontist.
An orthodontist, yes. Yeah, so orthodontists have an additional 2 to 3 years of training beyond dental school. So we go for specialty training. Same way, put it in a term that everyone will understand, same way in physicians, you have specialists and cardiologists and neurologists, and they all go through medical school, and then they do an extra 2 or 3 years of specialty training, and that's what orthodontics do. And that's what pediatric dentists do. And all of our doctors are trained specialists, orthodontists, pediatric dentists, so we're able to provide the best of the best care and service.
And you guys are all about community.
Yes.
And that's the other thing that I love about you all.
Yes.
Is you're serious about, bringing change in every community that you're in. Now, you got to tell people, which communities are you in?
We serve Los Angeles, which is big and broad, Orange County. We have a few offices in L.A. We have 6 in Orange County. We have a couple out here in the Inland Empire. And We're continuing our growth into communities, which we're so blessed and so fortunate to be doing. Good news travels fast. And, we just feel so fortunate to be where we're at. And it's a result of our great team, our great doctors, the great communities that we serve, appreciating who we are and what we do.
And doing things a little differently. This I think is a key. He's trying to be shy. When on break, I'm gonna push him out the chair and shake him, because he's trying to be all shy. When he was on air where we couldn't see him, he was all smooth. Now get it back. He is so different, and their office is so different. When I talked to him the other day, he was talking about how he's in the office working on teeth, right, with the kids.
Yeah.
And what were you doing?
Singing. Singing. Hey, tomorrow I'll be singing Victory.
That's right.
That's a good song, by the way. That's a great song, by the way. I'm listening to it off the air backstage. I mean, that's a great song. Shout out to the Horn family and the music they got going on. It's really going on.
And again,
really
and shout out to my Dr. Kevin Batty, because California Kids Dental over here in the Inland Empire, but then there's also Batty Orthodontics. And I want you to go to the website, Batty, it's Baddii, orthodontics.com. Go over there, check out what they're doing. Tell folks some of the things that you do, because you do some stuff.
Yeah, it all starts with our team. It all starts with the team culture. There are 3 basic words. Can I talk about those words?
Please.
There are 3 basic words that we instill in all of our team members. We actually just had a leadership summit last week where we had all of our team members, all of our doctors there, when we reinstilled our culture.
A leadership summit. Okay, this tells you right here, this is a different kind of practice.
Yeah.
Okay, this is not just your regular old dental office. These folks do leadership summits. They pull everybody together. Now, he's got something that I gotta have him tell you about. Tell people about this is different. Now, community, those of you who are viewing and listening all over, let's talk about, let me get it right here, Idle Smiles Contest. Where have you ever heard of this in a dentist's office? Woo!
So Idle Smiles, we change lives in a positive way with creating beautiful smiles, giving people the self-esteem that they want to go off and show the world. And it's a spin-off of American Idol and The Voice, so they're showing off their voice. We're showing off smiles. So all of our current patients and former patients, they can upload their pictures directly to our website. They get all their friends to vote on it. And the same voting process that they have on American Idol and on The Voice, we have internally and externally. The friends and family come on and vote. And what we're giving away is, again, we're trying to change lives here for the positive. We're giving away an academic scholarship. So
yeah, you see,
we're giving away some funds to help kids that go to private school, to help with their tuition. Those kids that are at a public school, we're going to be giving some funds to help them with school supplies, books, computers, things of that sort. So we're trying to give back to the communities that we serve in so many different ways, and we're trying to touch so many different hearts and so many different lives. So that's our Idle Smile Contest. So go to our website, baddieorthodontics.com, and feel free to vote for your favorite smile. And help us choose the winner, and choose not only the winner of the Idle Smiles Contest, but choose the winner of this scholarship and this grant.
Wow. Okay, again, like I said, we're going to bring you something different. We're going to bring you something that's going to bring change and something that's going to bring hope. So for those of you who maybe, know somebody or you don't, just go over to that website and start looking and seeing. And do you do this every year?
Every year. This is our first year we're doing it. We're going to roll it out again. It's been a great success. We're actually thinking about extending it because we're getting inundated with the photos and the voting. So we've had a great response, and we have a lot of lucky winners out there. We actually may have more than a few winners because we're getting such tremendous response on it, and we want to give back as much as we can. So it will definitely be an annual thing that we're doing.
See? And just recently, when we last spoke with you, it was around Christmas time.
Yeah.
When we were actually supposed to meet. And they were having Santa Claus and music.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it was incredible. So you all are all... I love that you all are always doing something in the communities that you're in.
Always. We are here for the families that we serve, for our communities that we serve. Ultimately, we're a family business in business for families.
Say it again.
We are a family business in business for families. We are here for the families that we serve. We are here for the communities that we serve, because ultimately, they're all our neighbors. They're all our friends. They're all our families. And we don't distinguish between any of them. We treat everybody like they're our own family. And we have the biggest family in the world.
I have to agree, because you guys did that for my family. And I will give the disclaimer. You didn't know that I was anybody. Your staff did not know I did a show. They knew nothing.
Right.
And they treated me, and most importantly, our son. They treated our son like a rock star. You know, he walked out with money and toys. So he's in love with going to the dentist. And, most people are really not in love with doing that. We're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to come back, and we're going to talk more with my superstar orthodontist, Dr. Kevin Batty of Batty Orthodontics and California Kids Dental. And you were just listening, if you're on live with us on KCAA radio.com, here at Changes in the Air, you just got to see the commercial advertisement for One Smile, correct?
Yeah, describe your word in one smile. And it's amazing when you sit back and you listen to these are actual real orthodontic patients. And by the way, the winner of our Idol Smiles contest will be the face, and they'll have the opportunity to make these commercials and be in our print advertising and media to maybe help launch a modeling or acting career or what have you. But you hear them describe their smile in one word, and you hear words like joy and lively and everything, and it just makes us feel so good that we can, in a small way, impact somebody's life forever.
Yeah, well, you say small, but that's huge, because I know that that's what you shared with me about, and our audience in December about why you got into it. And tell folks, too, you have a saying about you all's practice. Yeah,
so speaking of some of these one words, our culture ingrained in us, we use three words. We use RitzCarlton, and the RitzCarlton, who everybody knows is so world-renowned for their customer service. Mm-hmm. In RitzCarlton, they want to make every guest feel like they're the most important guest in the hotel. And just like we do for our patients, we want our patients to feel like they are the most important guest. They are the most important patient in our practice. And across the board, across all of our locations, we treat in the hundreds of thousands of patients on an annual basis.
Wow.
So think about that. And we want each and every one of them to feel like they are the single most important patient we have. So we do all that we can for them and for the families.
Okay, RitzCarlton.
RitzCarlton, Nordstrom's, known for their quality of products, quality of service. So we tend to think that we provide the best quality of care, and we stand behind our work, whether it's our fillings or our cleanings or our braces. Orthodontically, we offer a lifetime guarantee on the smile. So we put braces on, your teeth move, we'll fix it. We'll fix it. We stand behind our work.
Okay, and what's the other word?
Grandma.
Oh.
My grandma. Everybody loves Grammy, right?
Yes.
Everybody loves Grammy. So we want to treat all of our patients the way Grandma would treat. We want to treat all of our parents the way Grandma would treat them. All of the families we serve, all the communities we serve, how would our grandma treat them if they were in a certain situation or a certain predicament? Or taking the flip side of it, how would we want them to treat our grandma? Mm. So those are our three words, that our culture and the foundation for what we're we built on is the customer service of RitzCarlton,
Oh, yeah.
the quality of Nordstrom's, and the care and compassion of grandmother.
I love that because, those are three of my favorite things. Ritz-Carlton is one of my absolute favorite hotels because just like you said, when you show up to the Ritz-Carlton, from the moment you they open the door, I love my husband because he blessed me. And that was one of my gifts for one of my birthdays. And it was incredible the way they treated you. You feel like there is no other guest there.
Right.
And I have to say, I felt that way with going into California Kids Dental. Even on the phone as they were working with me to, with the insurance part of it, which is usually such a pain in the booty.
Right.
Yeah. And, your office person, Tina, was like, oh, don't worry about it, Nicole. We'll work it. We'll get it all together. I was like, what? No. I'm still checking on her, right? And it's all done.
Right.
To the point of the last time when I had to take my son in and the tooth had to be pulled, his dentist, Dr. Yarber, already knew from dealing with me, I can't be in the room. So she knew to just bring the prescription and wait for my husband to come.
Yeah.
Because I will fall out watching anything being done, even just to touch my child. And, of course, my son was fine.
Yeah.
There was no problems whatsoever.
But one thing that's so unique to us, too, is we do invite our parents to come back. Mm-hmm. We are one of the very few pediatric dental practices and orthodontic practices. We not only want them, we invite them to come back.
Yeah.
We want them to come back and see how we do things. We want them to come back and see the environment, see how great the kids are reacting. And we invite them to come back. And that's been, we set ourselves apart in so many different ways, but one of them is bringing the parents back and having them sit right there with their kid. We have nothing to hide from you, Mom. We have nothing to hide from you, Dad. Come and take a look and see what we do.
Which is incredible because that is true. I've also been in pediatrics with vision screening, and I'll be up front. When the parents would come, it's like, move.
Right.
Because usually, they're going to get in my way, and I can do it much quicker. But I love how you all do it, where it's like, come on back, and the staff is greeting us. They know us by name.
Yeah.
They know the baby by name. And I'm seeing this with not just me, but with every parent that's back there. It's just, I have to say, it's crazy good stuff y'all are doing. We're going to get ready and pull up something else from, which is this one?
Before I had braces, I was really self-conscious.
I was self-conscious.
I didn't love my smile.
I didn't smile much. So my parents got me braces.
I love my smile.
I'm not self-conscious anymore.
We all know that beauty comes from the inside.
When you feel good on the outside, you feel really good on the inside.
And that's a good thing.
That's a great thing.
Can you put a little pling?
Betty Orthodontics offers no down payment and 0% financing with a lifetime guarantee. Your smile is our passion. Call 855-Dr. Betty.
It's interesting because that commercial it depicts how a majority of our patients are. They come in, they may be a little anxious to get braces for whatever reason, but they know they need it and they know it's going to change their life for the good, and then they get the braces and they can see their self-image and their self-esteem and everything transforming to the positive. And as they're going through braces, their whole life is changing positively, and the parents see it, and the teachers see it, and the kids see it, and their whole outlook on life changes. And like one of the last couple comments was, when you feel good on the outside, you feel really good.
And that's the truth, because you know what? Your smile says so much about you. Yeah. When you give that big, big, bright smile, and when your teeth are not when they're not looking right or even not feeling right, because a lot of this, too, has to do with their mouths are hurting, too.
Absolutely.
It's like, who's going to smile in pain?
Right.
Or who's going to smile when you just don't have the right look? But I love the fact that you're giving confidence to kids.
Yeah.
That is another impressive thing. I know I'm bragging on him, and he's like, "Oh, I don't like to brag." Well, it's like, okay, fine, never mind. I'll brag on you, because again, the whole group. And I'm going to come and visit some of your other offices.
Please do.
Okay, because I got to see. I got to see for realsies.
Please do.
Is this all the way across? One day I'm going to sneak up on you. Okay, when you least expect it, I'm going to sneak up on you in one of the offices and just pop up. And I might even bring a camera crew with me on that one.
There you go.
Okay, and that way we can see him dancing.
There you go.
Okay, what else would you like to tell people about what you guys do at Batty Orthodontics and at California Kids Dental?
We're concierge. You know, we're a full-service concierge pediatric dental and orthodontic practice. Our number one priorities, again, are serving the patients, serving our communities, and everybody's unique. So Everett, for example, right? What Everett needs and what Mama Nicole needs and what Mia Mocha needs and her kids need, they're all different. And we individualize and customize what we do for their needs, individual specific needs and wants. So
Yeah, and it's crazy because you know what, you do that. I must admit, it's kind of like your staff instinctively knew how to work with the overbearing helicopter hovering bear mama like me. And they made me feel good about being that. They didn't, you know, because most people try to make me feel, well, they try to make me feel bad. It doesn't work. But they try. And your staff, oh my God, Dr. Yarber, I love you. You know, and everybody over there at California Kids Dental. I mean, every last one, I can't remember all names, but I can see every last one of their faces. Yeah. And they're always, hey, how are you?
High-fiving.
Yes.
Absolutely.
You know, and they know Everett by name. You know, I have to say thank you so much. Tell folks where they can come and get some work with your staff.
Check out our website, CaliforniaKidsDental.com. Give us a call, toll-free, 855-CALI-KIDS, 855-CALI-KIDS. Come in and see us anytime. We're there for you.
And this has been Nicole Smith, Changes in the Air. You know what? Be that change you want to see. I love you in the message of Jesus Christ. We'll see you next week, Changes in the Air.